creator versus consumer. While these two have a symbiotic relationship, when it comes to your creations, when it comes to the things you are consuming, what ratio are we at? When you think about, let's put it as a percentage. What percentage of you is consuming content? What percentage of you is creating content? The majority of people are just endlessly consuming more or less nonsense. Things that are not bettering themselves, they're not learning much. It's just kind of like a means to an ends. A little bit of, and also like when you think about when you're paying attention to a show or, a podcast, sometimes music, or a YouTuber, a YouTube video. When you think about where your mind is as you're watching these things, it's not in your body, it's in the screen. You're giving your mind to the screens, the technology. And something that I've noticed is how it can be very hard to just flip that switch from consumer to creator. And this is mainly for people that have ambitions of being the creator, and something I've noticed where it's a little bit conflicting. When you get to sit back and just look at a screen and get those dopamine hits to your brain, feel good, feel like you're doing something or having an experience. But if you could look at your body from third person and you look down and you see yourself just like this, you're really just in a void. You're going into the abyss of endless internet. We've all been there. I've been there a lot. My screen time has been so messed up, where it was like 10 plus hours a day on my phone. And this is a guy, I've had creative ambitions for a while. I really started taking it the most serious this year, actually. In January, stopped drinking alcohol, poured into my YouTube channels as far as like being consistent and committing to being vulnerable and putting myself out there and just, trying to make it shake with this YouTube channel. Making art. I'm just off the backs of having a really good music session with my buddy. We start to finish created a song just yesterday. Watch me how I zoom like, watch me how I zoom by. My dog, dude. I say all that to say, if I was just starting my day with content consumption, which I do at times, I still am working on it. Before you even get out of bed, you're flipping through who knows what, right? And it's TikTok, it's Instagram, it's YouTube Shorts, all of these, what do you call them? Apps, algorithms, no. All of these social media platforms have realized how short form content can gain people's attention and keep them on there for long periods of time. And basically, people will unknowingly just waste their whole life consuming who knows what, whatever strikes their fancy, whatever they're interested in. Okay, guys, so as I was editing this video, it occurred to me that if we had a higher standard for the things we consumed, we would make more deserving people famous, more deserving people rich. Because when you really value your attention and the things that you're bringing into your mind, body, and spirit, you won't let just anything into your body. So a lot of these dumbasses with cameras or these pranksters, these low-performing, low-quality individuals putting things out into the ether that are going to be consumed because it's clickbaity, because it's rage bait, because it's, at the bottom line, it's stupid, has people feeling like, okay, I'll consume this, I'll watch this, maybe I'll laugh. It's low quality. And meanwhile, some of the higher quality, more authentic people stay with the low numbers, stay unrecognized. And it's really up to us. We make people famous. The supply and demand relies on us. We control the market. And if you take a step back and think about it, is that something you want to do? Are you going to be proud of yourself? Are you going to meet your goals at a certain point if that's the way you're living life? It's tough because the phones and the devices can be a bit of a double-edged sword where they can help you create and they can help you consume. And they can be great for one thing, taking pictures, editing, and then it's very distracting. The text message comes in, the notifications from this and that and the third. It can demand you to act. It can demand your attention in a given scenario. And that is a struggle in itself. But when we're so used to just consuming, it can be hard to break out of that shell. And me wanting to be a creator, I've especially noticed this. There's been plenty of times I don't keep Instagram on my phone because for a long time I would just be going to that app and I didn't even mean to. Like I'm just going into my phone and then going to Instagram right away for no reason. I didn't want to, there was no need. And then when I deleted it, I would catch myself doing it where I'm looking for the app. I'm clocked into the phone, trying to find the app and it's not even there. And then I realize, oh shit, I deleted it. What the fuck am I doing trying to find it? Like trying to get, like it's so addicting, right? And to be a creator, you really got to take time to sit with your own thoughts, to hear yourself think, to talk out loud, to check in on what you need to do and what's current. And even just as you're going through your morning, your midday, your night, embrace the boredom of what you're doing. While I get a lot of enjoyment out of painting and different styles of creation, taking time to be bored allows me to excel more when I step into that creator role because I haven't been spending all my attention and just putting so much energy, even though it doesn't seem like it, it's mental energy that you're losing for your creations when you're over consuming stuff that does not serve you. It's one thing if you're very curious about how something works, you look it up, you pay attention, you learn something, and then you apply it. When we get in the loop of just consuming stuff and never applying it, it's purely entertainment. Even stuff that is educational, when not applied, it is simply entertainment. I had a moment a couple days ago in the morning where I had just kind of some household stuff I need to take care of. And I found myself reaching for the phone because I was going to put something on while I did the dishes. And then I stopped myself in my tracks because I thought there's nothing I want to watch. I would just click some random video, some more unemployed news kind of thing, stuff that I don't need to hear about. And I decided not to. I decided to leave it there, went into the kitchen, started with the dishes, and was reflecting on my life, just kind of being present in that moment, thinking about time, thinking about consuming versus creating, and the pluses and minuses of them, where I want to be aligned, what percentage of creator I want to be, checking in with myself. What do I need to do today? How do I feel? How's my relationship looking like? What's going on at work? What's my next step? What am I going to do today? Just kind of, and also empowering myself, talking highly of myself. And it's just something that when I experienced this, I realized how I was talking to myself. I was getting right with my own mind instead of doing this boring task with just noise in the background, someone else talking. There's no way any of those videos, the millions I could have clicked on, would be more important than me checking in with myself. And I'll tell you, in that time frame, I was paying attention to the clock because I was also curious. Sometimes a 20-minute video can just fly by. It feels like just a couple minutes. And that's kind of nuts. Like, I had 20 minutes of just being present, and it felt like a long duration of time. While we can't hit pause, we can definitely be more present and in time live more life.